In the year 31 BC, Publius Crassus Dives Mucianus, a Roman consul, laid siege to the Greek town of Pergamus. He found himself in a dire need of a battering ram to breach the town's formidable walls. Mucianus had observed a couple of hefty shipmasts in a shipyard in Athens. He promptly ordered the larger of these masts to be sent to him immediately. The military engineer in Athens, upon receiving the order, felt utterly certain that the consul actually desired the smaller masts. He argued endlessly with the soldiers who delivered the request. He insisted that the smaller mast was far better suited to the task. He explained how it would be significantly easier to support and transport. He even claimed it perfectly fit the machine that he was constructing. The soldiers, knowing their leader's temperament, warned the engineer that Mucianus was not a man to be argued with. But the engineer persisted, stating that he was an expert and they were clueless. After they departed, the engineer pondered the situation. He questioned the points of obeying an order that would inevitably lead to failure. He became convinced that the consul would recognize the superior efficiency of the smaller mast and reward him justly. So he sent the smaller mast. When it arrived, Mucianus demanded an explanation from his soldiers. They recounted the engineer's endless arguments and his eventual agreement to send the larger masts. Mucianus flew into a rage. He could no longer concentrate on the siege, nor consider the importance of breaching the walls before reinforcements arrived. All he could think about was the impudent engineer. He ordered him to be brought before him immediately. Few days later, the engineer arrived, blissfully unaware of the danger he faced. He gladly explained to the consul once more the reasons for the smaller mast. He went on and on, using the same argument he had presented to the soldiers. He asserted that it was wise to listen to him in such matters and that the attack would succeed with his chosen masts. Mucianus, however, had reached his breaking point. He ordered the engineer to be stripped naked before the soldiers, then he had flogged him and scourged with swords until he died. It was a brutal and a stark illustration of absolute power wielded by Roman consuls and the dire consequences of defying them. This story served as a harsh reminder of the times. Was it a lesson in obedience? A cautionary tale about overestimating one's expertise? Or simply a tragic outcome of a consul's unchecked rage? Now this is the lesson from this story. The military engineer is the quintessence of the arguer, a type found everywhere amongst us. The arguer doesn't understand your words and are never neutral. And that, by arguing with a superior, he impugns the intelligence of one more powerful than he is. Now, since each man believes he is right, and words will rarely convince him otherwise, the arguer's reasoning falls on deaf ears. When cornered, he only argues more, digging his own grave. It is not simply a question of avoiding an argument with those who stand above you. We all believe we are masters in the realm of opinions and reasoning, so you must be careful then. Learn to demonstrate the correctness of your ideas indirectly. Do that by action and not by words.